Drew Football Club on YouTube.
Drew here from Drew FC, and it's been a while, but I thought today it would be a great time to do a new Liverpool transfer video to talk about what is happening with Liverpool and their transfers, or, well, what's not happening with Liverpool and their transfers. Now, Liverpool have been in for Martin Zubimendi over the last week, with reports from multiple sources saying he will be joining Liverpool. And right now, Liverpool have technically agreed to pay the €60 million fee for him, the release clause at Real Sociedad, although Sociedad not really wanting him to leave and have offered potentially a new contract to Zubimendi to keep him there at Real Sociedad. And right now, the ball is in Zubimendi's court as he decides whether he wants to leave Real Sociedad, a team he's been with since the age of 12, or join Liverpool. Now, I have seen so many sources say that he is going to join Liverpool, that he is wanting to leave Real Sociedad, and I don't really see it as that way. You've got your Ornsteins and you've got your Fabrizio Romanos, who are continuing to say that it's just a matter of time until Zubimendi makes this deal complete. But with a player who has already turned down moves to Arsenal and to Bayern Munich, I really do not see Zubimendi agreeing this deal at the moment. I expect him to stay at Real Sociedad this year, and Liverpool having to look at another option as a number 6, which is a bit unfortunate, as Liverpool have already determined that the market for number 6s right now for defensive holding midfielders is very shallow. That pool is one with not a lot of players of high value, as well as a lot of players who are available in the market, and Zubimendi is one of those players at the moment. But again, in my opinion, I think it's very unlikely that he's going to leave Real Sociedad and go to Liverpool, mostly because it's taken so long already for this deal to get going. And as I said before, Sociedad do not want to lose him, and he has been there since the age of 12. Now, in other news, Liverpool have made a sale this past week, and that was Fabio Carvalho moving from Liverpool, a deal being agreed for him to join Brentford. And it's a bit of a shame because I thought Carvalho was very, very good in pre-season. He was very lively, very exciting. He had a great second half of last season at Hull City after a, poor first half of the season at RB Leipzig on loan, but he was fantastic at Hull City and was really able to come into this preseason with a lot of hope, and I think it helped that also he was playing for a new manager. He had a bit of a not necessarily a public falling out with Klopp there in his first season at Liverpool, but you could definitely see that after a while Klopp did not trust him in Liverpool's midfield, and to be honest, he was not suited to really play in the Liverpool midfield under Klopp in that style that he wanted to play. He's more of a forward player, can play out on the left wing, and a lot of times he was being forced to play on the left side of a midfield 3, and it wasn't really suited for him to do that playing as a number 8. So Carvalho is on his way to Brentford by all accounts, £27.5 million deal, which is a fantastic move for Liverpool and what they've done moving on Fabio Carvalho. He only cost £5 million for Liverpool when they signed him from Fulham. Now, Fulham will get around 20% of a sell-on fee for that. But if you have been following the move of Dominic Solanke from Bournemouth to Tottenham Hotspur this past weekend, Liverpool are set to get a transfer fee, or an add-on fee in that move. I believe it was £65 million Spurs will pay to Bournemouth, and Liverpool will get a fee for that. Now, there is a great chance that Liverpool have put in a sell-on clause into this transfer of Carvalho to Brentford, as well as potentially a buyback clause, which Liverpool have been using or have put into contracts, transfer deals over the last few seasons. And I think with this move for Carvalho, it shows that Liverpool's, with Klopp gone now and Michael Edwards and Richard Hughes in charge, that Liverpool may not be willing to to store young players and loan them out. I know under Klopp we had players like Sepp Vandenberg for a while, and we've had Nat Phillips, who have been under contract with Liverpool but loaned out season after season rather than selling them on when their prices or their fees could be at their highest. And I think that with this, with Hughes and with Michael Edwards back in charge, I think that we're going to see more of Liverpool making moves when maybe they should, maybe when the price is right. And we're seeing Carvalho go for a great fee of £27.5 million, and there should be some more exits along the way. Tyler Morton is likely to go, whether loan or to sell. There's been rumors about Stefan Bacecic being sold or loaned out. Ben Doak as well, possibly being loaned or sold this summer. And if you listen to the reports from the transfer experts out there who are getting quoted every minute of every day, you know, they said that Liverpool will be very active in August, which, yeah, I think so. That's going to be happening. But it may be a little bit more active in the departures than the arrivals. And if you look at the team that Liverpool have right now, they've got a solid squad at the moment, even though there are some parts that Liverpool would like to add. Another winger, a right wing for the most part, and a number 6 are the two positions that Liverpool have really identified. Johan Bakayoko was one player earlier in the transfer window that Liverpool liked, PSV winger, and of course Zubimendi, who again is a player and the ball's in his court whether he wants to move or not move to Anfield. And we'll see what happens with that transfer. Now, I was at Anfield yesterday for Liverpool's final preseason match of the game against Sevilla, and it was a great day. If you wanted to see goals, 5 goals and all, 4-1 win for Liverpool. And as good as Liverpool were, Sevilla were really, really poor. Not very good going forward, and defensively they really struggled, although there were a couple of really, really well-taken goals from Liverpool. A great volley from Diogo Jota that got Liverpool on the score sheet. So it was a really good day out at Anfield for that final preseason game, which is now a yearly or an annual event. At the end of every summer is Liverpool playing this last preseason game at home for all the fans to come out to. And like I said, it was a good day out. One of the things that was most noticeable from where I sat in the main stand was Liverpool's attack. When Liverpool had the ball, and even when Sevilla had it in their own half of the pitch, Liverpool, you could see that 4-2-4 formation that Arne Slot wants to use, with 2 wide players who were Diaz and Salah, and then you had your 2 forwards who were Diogo Jota, and then you had Dominic Szoboszlai, who would slide up into that role, and then when Liverpool would become more defensive with the ball in the middle of the pitch or in Liverpool's half, he would slide back more into a number 10 or a midfield role. And Alexis McAllister and Ryan Gravenberch played the number 6 roles together, playing as a double pivot for a lot of that game. Now, Liverpool definitely want to pass the ball more. It's been said already that Slot wants to kill opposition teams with passes, and it's very different from what we saw last season, where Liverpool would get the ball forward as quickly as possible, and actually all those years under Jurgen Klopp. And I think there's going to be some Liverpool supporters who find this to be a little bit of a boring season, maybe not as exciting under Arne Slot, because it's going to be so much passing, so much working the ball through the thirds. I'm excited about it. I think it's going to be really, really exciting to see Liverpool play and to try to keep the ball, try to keep possession rather than trying to get the ball forward as quickly as possible and then have to defend as much as they did last season. And I think this is going to be, like I said, something that a lot of fans are going to take time to get used to, and something that some fans and some football fans who necessarily aren't Liverpool supporters are not going to enjoy as much from this Liverpool side. But a really good game overall, and really impressive. Looking forward to that game next week against Ipswich away at Portman Road. And fans will start to get to see this new style of Liverpool, perhaps a Liverpool 3.0, as last year it was called Liverpool 2.0. This could be the 3.0 under Slot. Don't expect a lot of new additions this month. I just can't see Liverpool bringing in someone just for the sake of bringing in a player. And they say that all the time. I mean, look at Chelsea. Look at all those players that they continue to bring in. Pedro Neto signed over the weekend, a player I thought Liverpool could have surely gone for, but the way that they bring players in and shuffle them around and just have no consistency. I think Liverpool, they did a lot of business last summer, bringing in midfielders. So I don't expect many players coming in. If they can get Zubimendi, which again I don't think they will, then great. But I just don't think there's going to be a lot of movement coming to Liverpool, even though they have the money. And going back to Zubimendi real quick, this isn't an FSG thing. This isn't an Arne Slot thing. This isn't a Liverpool club thing. This is all down to the player wanting or not wanting to move. So, guys, let me know what you think in the comments below. Is Zubimendi going to join Liverpool? Are Liverpool going to sign anybody else? A right wing, a number 6? Who are they going to sign? Let me know in the comments below. And, of course, please like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share on social media. And I'll see you next time here on Drew FC.